Hey, we're going to talk about properties of continuity. So some of this stuff we've already talked about, but or I should say we've already done without really talking about it, but I thought I would put this second in the section under continuity. Anyway, we want to look at this theorem here, properties of continuity, and it's really straightforward. It says if B is a real number and F and G are continuous at x equals c, then the following functions are also continuous at c. So this is properties of continuity at a point. This first property here, we got the scalar multiple. So remember, B is just a real number, and F we're considering to be continuous, okay, at c. And so if you just multiply B times F, then that new function is continuous also at c. The product, which is kind of interesting, if F is continuous and G is continuous, then their product is also continuous at x equals c. The sum and difference, right? You can add two continuous functions and you get a continuous function, or take their difference and you also get a continuous function. The quotient, F is continuous, G is continuous. As long as G of C is not equal to 0, then you also get a continuous function. So you should try testing these out. Now I've got some examples down here. So we're going to let F be continuous. Now I've got an interval here, but remember this is at a particular point, C. So if C is in this interval between 0 and 10, like for example if it's 5, okay, then right, this function here is continuous. Now this is a polynomial function, and I don't know if it was stated earlier or not in some of the other tutorials, but polynomial is everywhere continuous on the real number line. So, and g of x, it's continuous. And so in that first one, the scalar, if you multiply some number times the function f of x, right, we just end up getting a new polynomial which is continuous everywhere. So no matter, even if we're in this interval here. Now remember what the domain of the square root of x would be. It would be, right, including 0 up to infinity, even though I just picked some interval here. But anyway, so this was the scalar here. So this is continuous. Remember, if this is continuous, we multiply it by a number, then this is continuous here, 8 times square root of x. The product, if f is continuous and g is continuous, then their product is continuous. So this would be continuous. And even if you distributed the square root of x across, it would still be continuous. And remember, it was at x equals c, and I'm considering c here just to be like, I don't know, 5. It's got to be some number in this interval here. And of course, we've got the quotient. So f is continuous, g is continuous, therefore there's quotients continuous also.